Hello there. It is I, Coach Tonya Bryant, your transformational coach. I am also a licensed master social worker, and I work with women to help them transform their lives through learning how to shift their mindsets. Now, I am on every Monday and Thursdays. Mondays is when I do my discussion or teaching, and then Thursdays for right now, we do Affirmation Thursdays where I back up affirmations with based on what I taught on Monday. And so this Monday, I really talked about how to manifest success. And I used myself as in my testimony of passing my licensed master social worker exam. And now that I am a full-fledged licensed master social worker, I have been operating in my provisional and I had to take a test. And so I talked about that whole process and I talked about affirmations that I use to help me with the manifestation of actually getting my license. And so I did that last week and I was so happy. And I talked about, and Monday, go back and look at that. Go back and look at that video because I talk about, what I did. And so what I wanted to do today was I wanted to talk about or go over 10 manifestation affirmations for success that you can use based on whatever that you are trying or not trying, but that you are working on manifesting in your life. And so these are 10 manifestation affirmations for success. And so let's get into it. So let me move this over there. Then I'm going to make my screen bigger. And then, okay, yes, I have them. And so let me go ahead and I'm going to put them on the screen. Oh, you know what? Okay, add. There we go. So this is, let's see, what do I want to do? We will take off the marquee. So this is Affirmation Thursdays. And today we're talking about manifestation affirmations for success with myself, Coach Tonya Bryant. And so we have 10 affirmations that we are going to go through. So what I will do is I will repeat the affirmation 3 times and then kind of maybe talk a little bit about it to give you a little bit more depth into that affirmation. Again, before we get started, just as a reminder, what's an affirmation? And really, why do they work? Well, affirmations are positive statements that help to challenge and overcome self-sabotaging and negative thoughts. Affirmations reprogram our subconscious mind from negative to the positive, right? And so we understand that in this series, we've been talking about know thyself, love thyself, heal thyself, a journey of wholeness. And before we really can walk in that wholeness, we've got to know ourselves. And so even in our knowing ourselves, there are some negative stories that run rampantly in our mind that are on a loop that we've got to begin to tear down. And so we can do that through speaking and meditating and pondering on affirmations that can help us really challenge those thoughts, those negative thoughts that we have about ourselves, and really begin to reprogram our conscious and subconscious mind from negative thoughts, right? And so let's take this down. Let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about. Oh, excuse me. With affirmations. Oh, here's one more thing that's really powerful. So affirmations harness the power of language to transform our internal dialogue. steering it towards positivity and self-empowerment. I mean, and that is so powerful. Again, it's about the language. It's about what you are releasing out of your mouth. So that language, words, that adage, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That is so untrue. Words have so much power. The language that we speak has so much power. And so so as it says here, our affirmations harness that power that's in our words, that's in our language, to transform that internal dialogue, to stop that negative loop, oftentimes to begin to steer it in the right direction of positivity and self-awareness, self-empowerment, self-love, right? And so let's get with this. So we're talking about 10 affirmations that you can utilize to help you manifest the success in your life. So let's start with number 1. I align my purpose and I attract everything I need to fulfill it. Success begins with alignment. Once you are connected with your why, doors will naturally open up for you. But you've got to get in proper alignment, making sure, you're speaking, you're thinking, okay, I'm this great thing, and you're speaking something that's contrary. You've got to get into proper alignment so that, and when you get into proper alignment, things will start coming to you. But when you're out of alignment, it brings forth confusion, right? And with confusion, you get nothing. It has to be aligned and proper and in alignment, so that the very things that you're desiring to manifest will manifest. So you've got to be aligned with your purpose. Again, knowing yourself. What am I called to do? And you know what? I'm supposed to do that 3 times. So let's do that 3 times. I'm aligned with my purpose and I attract everything I need to fulfill it. I'm aligned with my purpose and I attract everything I need to fulfill it. I'm aligned with my purpose and I attract everything that I need to fulfill it. So again, success begins with alignment. Let's look at affirmation number 2. I am a magnet for opportunities that elevate my life and calling. I am a magnet for opportunities that elevate my life and calling. I am a magnet for opportunities that elevate my life and calling, that elevate my life and calling. So it's important so in knowing yourself, it's important for you to speak from your identity. So who are you? Knowing who you are. You don't have to chase success. However, it flows to who you are becoming, right? So you've got to speak from who you are. So I'm a magnet for opportunities that elevate my life. That's someone that understands that I know who I am. And because I know my worth and my value, I don't have to run after things. Things are going to run after me because of the energy, because of the vibration that I am eliciting from myself, because I know myself. I know who I am. I know my worth. I know my value. All right, let's move on to our next one. I see, speak, and believe in the success I desire before it manifests. Oh, this is powerful. I see, speak, and believe in the success I desire before it manifests. Manifestation starts with your imagination. What you consistently visualize is what you eventually realize. So you have to understand that, and I, as I shared on Monday, I saw myself. I saw past. I saw LMSW behind my name. right? I believe with every iota in me that God has called me to be a social worker, to be a very powerful, influential social worker. See, these are things that I saw even as I was, going through my program, my academic program. There was times when it was like, oh, this is challenging, or are you sure? But there's a part of me, a bigger part of me that says, absolutely, this is the work that you're called to do. So if you want to see manifestation in your life, you have to speak, and believe in the success you desire before it even manifests. Powerful, powerful. Okay, so let's go on to affirmation number 4. I am worthy of every good thing I desire, and I prepare daily for it. Mm. I am worthy of every good thing I desire, and I prepare for it daily. I am worthy of every good thing that I desire, and I prepare for it daily. You have to understand that worthiness is foundational. The manifestation of your success is contingent upon you and your belief of your worthiness. It is foundational. And then preparation is the proof of faith. So understanding that you are worthy for every good thing that you desire, every God thing that you desire. And not only are you worthy, but you are preparing for it daily, right? So you're meditating, you're speaking, and just the one we just looked at, where you're speaking, you're believing, you're seeing yourself as as that very thing. Affirmation number 5. I release fear and embrace bold actions towards my goal. I release fear and embrace bold action towards my goal. I release fear and embrace bold action towards my goal. You've got to let go of the narratives, the story that's looping in your mind, that's cluttering your mind, that's causing fear, because we have to understand that fear delays manifestation. Faith and action is what accelerates it. So you've got to release, you've got to fall out of alignment with fear and get in alignment with embracing bold action towards the goals that you want to complete, right? You got to let it go, let it go, let it go. That song, you got to let it go, release the fear and embrace bold actions towards your goal. And I love this, that faith and action accelerate the manifestation that you're desiring to achieve. All right, let's go to number 6. I love this. I attract divine connections, resources, and favor everywhere I go. I attract divine connections, resources, and favor everywhere I go. I attract divine connections, resources, and favor everywhere I go. You need to understand that success is not about this solo venture, right? It's rarely about solo ventures. It's about community. And so you attract the who and what you need through belief and expectation. Let me say that again. You attract the who and what you need through belief and expectation. Ah, so I attract divine connections, resources, and favor everywhere I go. I attract connections, resources, and favor everywhere I go. So you've got to make sure you're in alignment with the right people, and that in that alignment you have a belief. When you believe something, you think it to be so, an expectation. You have this vibration and this energy that you're expecting the best. You're expecting to pass. You're expecting the promotion. You're expecting the contract, right? You believe it and you're expecting it. All right. Affirmation number 7. I speak life into my future and cancel all doubt with truth. I speak life into my future and cancel all doubt with truth. I speak life into my future and cancel all doubt with truth. Manifestation is voice activated. In other words, your words, your mouth, the language, you use words to build, not block your success. So even as you're speaking life into your future and counseling all doubt with truth, it is important that in every aspect of your being, right, out of your mouth, out of your eyes, out of your mind, that you're speaking life into your future. How do I speak life into my future with my mind? By the thoughts that you're thinking, right? You can be saying all of these great, wonderful, positive, affirming, faith-filled affirmations from your mouth, but your mind is like, oh, that's never going to happen. So you're out of alignment. You're out of alignment, and then you are negating what you're speaking, because we understand that manifestation is voice activated. What are you speaking? Right? Speak life into your future. Think life into your future and cancel out all doubt with truth. All right. Affirmation number 8. I am becoming the version of myself that my vision requires. I am becoming the version of myself that my vision requires. I am becoming the version of myself that my vision requires. So we have to teach identity shifting, right? That's my whole business of really transforming your mindset, but transforming your lives by shifting your mindset. And so you've got to begin to, again, I'm becoming the version of myself that my vision requires. You've got to you're only going to manifest that what you're ready to hold. So that version of yourself, through your meditation, through your prayer, through your reading, through your visualizing, can become the version of yourself that your vision requires. Okay, let's go to affirmation number 9. We're almost done. I celebrate progress and touch and trust divine timing for the full manifestation. I celebrate progress and trust divine timing for the full manifestation. I celebrate progress and trust divine timing for the full manifestation. Understand success is a process. Gratitude in the now accelerates the breakthrough. Success is a process. This is a step by step we're being successful on purpose. Success doesn't accidentally happen, but it's intentional. So we're being intentional. So I celebrate my progress and trust the divine timing for the full manifestation. I want to make sure that I'm in alignment and that I'm ready and equipped and able to keep the manifestation, the things that I'm believing for in my life. And then our last affirmation for today is I manifest success because I believe, I prepare, and I take consistent action. I manifest success because I believe, prepare, and take consistent action. I manifest success because I believe, prepare, and take consistent action. So understand that it all ties together. Faith plus preparation plus action equals manifestation. Let me say that again. It's all tied together because faith plus preparation plus action equals manifestation. All right, let me get this off the stage. So we've been talking about 10 manifestation affirmations. Let me get the right wording. How, oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, mm, we've been talking about 10 manifestation affirmations for success. You've got to take action. You've got to take action. You've got to use your beautiful mouth, your language, and your words to bring forth the manifestation of the success that you are desiring. I want to thank you for joining me today. And so, even as you've joined me today, I want to mm, give you my free ebook of Overcoming Limiting Beliefs at bit.ly/limits 2024. You can go ahead and download that. And it's a great book with some great strategies to help you begin to overcome that limited belief. And so, just for hanging out with me today, I want to provide that with you. And today, again, we talked about 10 manifestation affirmations for success. Please, if you didn't see the teaching on Monday, go back and look at that. And so these 10 affirmations will make sense of what I've been talking about. So that it makes sense. So again, I want to thank you so much for joining. Again, I'm Tonya Bryant, your transformational coach and your licensed master social worker. Please join me on Mondays and Thursdays at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time as we continue to talk about love thyself. Uh, know thyself, love thyself, heal thyself, a journey to wholeness. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.